I don't know. Ask his parents.
It's Saile. His momentum carrying him through onto Kaizer. The DSTV Premiership are 6th, 14 points behind Mamelodi Sundowns, having played one match more than Sundowns. So you would have to think that one is a lost cause. But cup competition always presents an opportunity to get something shiny in the cup.
I will say it's the quickest way to go to the bank and cash your check. Just play a few games and sign it.
Ntetwa working in wide. Zikweniga. Visofante, Rifosla and Nchakulo Ngobo left out of the match day squad as Ntetwa's ball just a bit too heavy. I think he was trying to release or play through for Ashley Dupree.
Big shoes to fill in terms of the role that he's playing. Ntetwa, Tinashe Nongomashe, Willard Katsande, they've played in that role. Wellington Manyati, they played in that role. Can he come back or come into this team and dominate that space?
Shot from Saile as he loses his footing. Goes wide. I'm sure Milford won't mind this too much. As long as they can confine them to shots from that kind of distance, they'll be happy. That's not something you see every day. What's the deal with the popcorn?
Yeah. It's pop wisdom for snacking. I guess they are here just for snacking. The creativity of the fans. Last year's snack.
Well stolen here by Milford now. Can they get something down this right-hand side? Dobe had to get that one right. Go sliding in. Did he make contact with the man involved there? Velo Skagayo.
I think it's more the way he lands.
He stayed down, has Skagayo.
It's more the Achilles. But hopefully it's not too serious. But if it's the Achilles, that can be troublesome.
There's Dr. Pupuma on the bench there. Man who hails from Namakwe in the Eastern Cape. Says he played a bit of football himself as a young lad. Played junior football, was represented Transkei at under 14 level, and also was selected for a regional team at under 17. But when it came down to the crunch, there was a choice between football and studies. Opted to focus on his studies, and now here he is having the best of both worlds.
So this one is his side hustle?
I would think so. I would suggest that his primary hustle is the one that is financing this
correct.
His love for the game. It's a family affair. He runs the club with his siblings. They're all involved, pretty much following the Kaizer Chiefs model. Saile puts his hands up, acknowledges the foul there. And milked it as well for all it was worth. They did Sposetu Ndlabi, a spectacular dive there. Ndlabi, leading scorer. Now, focused the great ball through there from Nobo, but well read by the defender there. Milford currently on a run of 2 matches without win. They've won 2 of their last 5 matches, back-to-back wins before suffering a loss. They come into this one of their last win was against Black Leopards, a convincing 4-2 win. The brace from Ndlabi. Saile. Cross into the middle. Cleared away by the skipper, Ongo.
Well, a sign that the team is pretty much comfortable. You can see how they're building up. They're able to rotate it, start from the back again, go forward. They're not in awe of the brand they're up against.
Yes, Dupree needs support. Mashiane made a run through the middle. Dupree over just showed too much of that ball, and he stayed down there as he tried to reach for that one. Collided. The ball still in play. Now it's out of play. Dupree did himself an injury as he tried to stretch for that ball. He just pushed it away, put too much on it. As the ball got away from him, he tried to reach out for it and collides. Take a look at this. And just, yeah.
He's the guilty party, in fact, because he's the one that collides.
Yeah, he had lost the possession. The referee correctly played an advantage anyway because there was a break on for Milford. But yeah, he's the one who came off second best, and in any case, he would have been the guilty party.
I also think that he wasn't too convincing in terms of what he wanted to do. You know, there are times where they will tell you that make a decision before the ball comes through to you. So he was trying to make up his mind on what he wants to do at that time. Makes a good run. You look at him, he doesn't look up to see the options that he's got. Now he wants to improvise, and as he improvises, he realizes there is no space for him.
Yeah, guilty of playing with his head down there.
Yeah.
He also got stuck in the turf there. There, his right ankle got jarred a little bit there as he went down and then collided with the defender. And there he is, ready to continue. 25 minutes gone. So far so good from a Milford FC point of view. They are holding their more illustrious opponents.
I think there are a few players on the Chiefs side where you probably need to start challenging them. When you look at Saile, you say the speed, we can see the speed. You know, but then what else can we get from you as a striker? Can we get goals from you? Operating on the far side, is that his best position? You know, you start asking questions. Dupree, of course, when he plays on the left hand side, but I think this evening he plays more direct and center.
Foul on Mashiane. And the first caution of the game. First yellow of the game goes to Vus Matabela, who will miss Milford's next game. That picks up his Matabela picks up his 4th yellow card. And well, given the position that he plays in, that could create problems. Given how long we still have to play, and now he's on a yellow card. He's going to have to be careful for the remainder of this game. More than 60 minutes of still more than 60 minutes of football still to be played. "22 positions in terms of separating these two clubs in terms of the two tiers of South Africa's top flight. Chiefs with a chance here from the set piece. Milford with lots of red jerseys in the box there. Floated in by Milford. The glancing header goes wide of target. It was Dove that got a touch on it. Edmilson Dove, who has got just the one goal to his name this season. The Mozambican international, of course, the man who was at the Africa Cup of Nations with his home nation, where they really gave a good account of themselves in Mozambique. His last goal was in a 2-1 win over Skukune United. And here he is doing some defensive work there, Dove. Goal kick.
Milford still struggling to try and conjure something to go forward. I think midfield-wise, they still look comfortable. They can compete defensively. Yes, they've been put under pressure. They can still stand their ground. But this particular game is a bit funny. You might not create chances, but just one chance that you get, you might get a goal. Chiefs, on the other hand, saying we're dominating. Sahila on the left-hand side. There's more action. Happy on the left-hand side as well. And they need to start stamping their authority, Chiefs.
All the way through to keeper Kaizer. Milford will play their home games at the Makoko Stadium. Throw-in goes the way of Kaizer Chiefs.
Sister is waiting to celebrate.
Yeah.
She's just waiting for that moment.
They want something to smile about, the Makosi faithful. Opened their 2024 campaign with that 0-0 draw against Royal AM, a match that on form you would have thought Chiefs would have fancied themselves to come away with 3 points down from Durban, from Maritzburg.
Well, two players are not making it happen. For Dupree, for Saile, and I'm talking about Novo, Shabalala. Too quiet.
As the Chiefs, who are currently unbeaten in their last 5 matches, but that includes the 2 draws to Royal AM, and just before the break there for the Africa Cup of Nations, the last match of last year, towards the end of last year, in December last year, they drew against Kukune away from home. That ended a run of 3 successive wins. Here they come now, Chiefs with Mashian. Oshanala rather cutting inside onto the right boot as skipper Ngongo rather again does some good work. He's done well. He's leading that defense very well. Is Bagamani Ngongo. Now set piece. The opportunity here for Chiefs. So Dove put one wide earlier. Keeper reaches for it, but gets nothing on it. Goal kick. Saile with the last touch.
Well, this is where, if you're Chiefs, you look at the strength of the keeper, you think that's where we can actually dominate, because it doesn't look convincing there as he comes out. Not too sure whether I wanted to catch it outright, and he wasn't winning that battle. He's up against Saida. That's why you need the experience of the likes of Simango to get more aggressive.
Referee immediately stops play because there's a head injury here. Not the player they want to lose. There's Bosetu Ndlabi, man who scored the 2 goals in the last round in the playoff against Uppington City. 2-0 win that led to Milford reaching this stage of the competition. It was that he was got in a tangle with. So just over half an hour into the game here, Milford still holding on here, but Chiefs should have been ahead. Take a look at this. As Dupree gets there, but just rifles it off the upright.
He made a good start. And the speed of Saila to link up with Dupree, denied by the crossbar. And yeah, it's good goalkeeping.
That ball was played slightly behind Shabalala, which is why, as he tried to get the shot away, the ball ended up coming off his own face. Played it into his own face there because he had to almost improvise to try and get the ball away. His body position was all wrong, but that's because the ball was placed slightly behind him by Mashiani. See the goal attempts, just the one from the visitors here. Bruce Buma hasn't had much to do.
But the nature of the Nedbank Cup, with just one chance you get the second one, it becomes the goal, and the side that has been dominating with so many chances created or attempted chances.
Yes, absolutely, and that's why this scoreline will suit Milford perfectly, because it means they're still in it. I mean, they've managed now to get through 35 minutes without conceding. I think that was probably more than what they bargained for. They get to half-time, they can really take the handbrake off and have a full goal.
I'm sure that will be the conversation. If it ends in a draw, first half, and the coach would be saying, you can. The fact that he managed to hold them for 45 minutes, it's possible. Stay focused.
Mashiach. Dove. Kinika playing it with him, Tetwa. Milford just getting men behind the ball. Look at that. You can see that there's like 6 or 7 players lined up there. See that low block. Well, you would expect them to play like that. It makes perfect sense. They've got a double bank of 4 there. As they work out now, bringing in Shabalala. Just leaves the ball behind. Good work as well from the fullback. Tavela. Chance for a break here. Excellent work from Dupree, chasing back to help out. So, good commitment from Dupree. Saile tries past Somapele, and that's a disappointing ball in, and goal kick.
I asked the question earlier on to say, I see the skill set, he's got the pace. But then again, he's becoming predictable that when he goes down the line, expect the cross to come through. And what's the other additional skill set that he can provide? Is it the right position to have him on that outright? Because he still has some work to do. Only Kevin Johnson knows better, because he spends a lot of time with the players. We're just coming in and observing, and I'm looking at the quality that he's got.
Handball spotted there by referee Taylor. Milford last reached the stage of the tournament when they were in the 30 and ABC Motsepe League. That's when they last reached the last 32. They were beaten by the Milford Golden Arrows then, 2016. They find themselves up against the 13-time winners. No team has won the South African Cup as it is in its various guises, as Nedbank Cup, Mainstay Cup, Mopsave Super Bowl, Absa Cup.
It's Wizards on.
That's about the lot.
Yeah.
So over the years, Chiefs have managed to win it 13 times, and they've been, since it's been known as the runners, as the Nedbank Cup, Chiefs have won it 3 times.
This is where we need to go and find not team sheet but scheme form to check who were part of those players of that era that were part of the successful team that won that. I'm sure the fans that are listening are saying it's about time.
Now, Shabalala wanted the 1-2. And they get the free kick then for Castillo. Was fouled. I didn't see much of him in the game.
He's been very quiet.
Yeah. Castillo finds Ngobo. There's a goal from range. Likes to shoot from range. That's Kosingepele. Ngobo very good on that left boot.
We just need a win. Not 6.
They don't want 6 goals here.
We just need a win.
They don't need to do what Sundowns did the other day in booking their place in the draw for the last 16, which will happen live tomorrow night. Right here on your World of Champions. Do tune in for that at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Again, the Chiefs fans knowing what happened next to goal line.
Now, switching ball there. Jetwa. The game has been played as you might expect in the half of Milford for the most part. Shabalala fouled there by Mtabela, who's already on a yellow. There he is for Smuzi. Mtabela needs to watch himself. Shot there, and the keeper gets down well.
That's a sniper shot. Quick thinking there. But no, look at the positioning, how he looks around, and decision made. That's proper. That's good decision. That's good technique. Lucky that Kaizer ball is joined. It's a tricky ball because it bounces in front of the keeper, but his positioning was quite good.
Never shy to ever go there in Kosingepele Ngobo. So one place remains in that draw for tomorrow. And one place will be filled by one of these two sides. Earlier today, Maritzburg United, Chippa United, and the General managed to secure their places in the draw for that last 16. And none of those games needed extra time. So let's see what we can do here. I mentioned the Chiefs were taken to extra time when they faced Maritzburg at the same stage of the competition. Only 2 of the last 32 matches have been decided on penalties. been lots of goals in the first round of the 2024 Nedbank Cup.
What's the team that you looked on with scored about? Where Sundowns scored about, was it 26?
24.
24.
Yes.
As we do.
Power lines.
Power lines.
Yeah. I was out in the Northern Cape in Kimberley.
Yeah.
It's a good-looking ball here to find Mashiane. Went down early there, recovers. And lucky to recover there, Mtabela.
I think he's up for the challenge. Yes, he's booked, but a lot of attacks for Chiefs on that right-hand side of his, but he's so far so good.
It's a throw-in, just near that corner flag. Skagayo with a defensive work. Mashiane combining with Shabalala, who's pickpocketed here. Now chance for four. Milford had a chance to break, but there were no men up to support Agoshe. So Chiefs quickly won the ball back. Castillo's little flick for Saide, brings Saide in again. Goal kick. Another attack fizzles out for Kaizer Chiefs, and this will again, frustration will grow. This is all very good from Milford to keep Chiefs at bay.
Well, I also think that it's okay for them to keep him at bay in that sort of area, because the only option he's got is to bring in a cross. He can't shoot. And that angle is just too awkward, and that is why I keep asking a question as to which is the best position, because I think playing center, there's too many options for him. Playing on that side, the only option is for him to provide.
The indication is that we'll have only one minimum of 1 minute at the end of the first 45, and I think Anti Pupuma, the coach of Milford, will be the happier, no doubt, as this is just too heavy from Mashiane. Now that's the kind of balls that Dupree feeds off. Balls played into the channel for him to use his pace, but that one was just a little bit too much on that. This man who's had a good first half here, despite that yellow card for Smuzi. Mtabela puts the ball into touch because there's a player down for Milford.
There's been a few players that have had issues with the ankle or the Achilles. Hope it's nothing too serious. Too early to be making subs. Could be going into extra time at some point.
Yep. You will receive further treatment off the field of play as we are now into that minimum 1 minute. See what happens. Yes, Mashiane makes the challenge.
Yeah, he got clipped in the ankle there.
Limps off there, but it doesn't look too serious. Just receive further treatment on the sideline, and Milford, as we enter into that critical period, will have to be on guard here as they are down to 10 men for whatever additional seconds if the referee Paulus Taylor decides to add any more time here. But it's a good news story for the team sitting in 12th position in the Motsepe Foundation Championship, currently holding Chiefs here. The referee wants the keeper to get on with it. Not in a hurry at all, Kaizer. That's the whistle for halftime then from referee Paulus Taylor. And yeah, this man in your picture, should have had Kaizer Chiefs in the lead. But rattled the shot off as it slid in, rattled it off the upright, and So, yep, there was a double change there for Milford. There you see number 20, who's come on, Skumbuzo Siaya, making only his 4th appearance of the season. That's the one change that has happened. We'll confirm for you and then the other player that's gone off is Kakayo and Kagosha, the 2 players that have gone off. And Blenane, Skomoshe and Skumbuzo Siaya are the players who have entered the fray. Now, we'll get to your thoughts, Brian Martin, in a moment on what this means as we are back underway. It's Kaizer Chiefs in the gold that get us back underway, playing in the gold jerseys, attacking the goals to your left. Now, what do you think would have been the conversations in the 2 dressing rooms at halftime?
Well, if you are Chiefs, you'd be worried that you didn't test the keeper that much, Kaizer. And I still maintain that Sahela playing the role that he was, for me, he's only one-dimensional. He just has to play the cross.
Now, Chiefs on attack with Shabalala, wants the 1-2 with Kwinika, plays into Priya. As Milford continue to pack the bodies behind the ball. The squads and the team sheets are scrolling down at the bottom of your screen there. Milford had made just a 1 change. Chance here! Oh my word, that's another close shave there. Castillo making the late run as he's wont to do. And great work defensively there from Unati Somapele to just to put off Castillo off. We had a very quiet first half, Brad Martin. But this is not where we know he's dangerous.
And this is where we're saying there's options in the box, because you have him in the box, and Happy does what Happy does quite well. Delivers a good cross. He's got the options in the box. That's what he should have. But at least get a goal, because that's what they need now. They should have stepped their authority on registering a goal early stages of this second half, Chiefs.
Milford not clearing their lines here. Now hoofed away by the skipper. The skipper, Pagamani Ngongo, who's had a fantastic, who had a great first half, really keeping things very tight at the back, marshalling the troops. Castillo looking to make more his presence felt here. We hardly saw him in the first half. Was kept very quiet. Didn't influence the game. Now, can they steal something here on the break here? Milford FC, good run here down the left-hand side. Oh, it was caught in 2 minds there and ended up miscuing the ball, giving it away rather cheaply. Shabalala to Ngobo. Comes to Ngobo again somewhat fortuitously. Happy Mashani on the overlap. He's having a good game down that left-hand side. Good ball in. Oh, goodness. Frustration for the fans here as Saile. The ball just goes across him. I'm not sure what he's signaling there. It seemed like a ball, easy enough ball that he should have brought under control there.
It's a cross, but then when you look at where he is, I'm not too sure whether he wanted to hit the ball back,
or they thought there was someone behind him.
There was someone, no. It was.
Shabalala. Lucky to get the ball back. Mashian. They come straight back at them via Mtetwa. Milford trying to clear the lines here. Kwinika. Throw in will go the way of Kaizer Chiefs.
In terms of sustained pressure, yes, that's what they're doing, Chiefs, in the second half of this game, because they're piling on the pressure. I'm sure they're hoping that they could find some cracks in Milford's defense. So far, they remain resolute.
More good work done defensively. There's Tabela 1-1 there on the right-hand side of defense.
I think he must have been the busiest player on the side defensively. He was put under so much pressure.
Some options on the bench there for Kaizer Chiefs. Keegan Dolly among them. And
Chibaviro.
Ranga Chibaviro, the young man, is also there amongst those options. But
I think from a fullback perspective, I think Solomons could offer them more options going forward.
That's a player who hasn't featured much. Dylan Solomons, that you mentioned, there he is. Just 5 appearances for him, all of them off the bench. No competitions this season. So he's not a player who's had seen a lot of action.
And for me, that's his strength. And with due respect to Winika, I think he's a very good midfielder for me, playing as a fullback for the side. I don't think he can be the sort of box-to-box player, but you can get that with Solomons.
Of course, Reef Rosler is rested for this one. He normally operates down that right bank channel. But as the right wing back. Here's Quinica. Castillo getting more involved and looking for work. Dupria. Quinica. They struggle to break them down. It's all too slow. You're not going to break down the slow block if you don't move the ball around at speed, because it becomes way too predictable. They can see it all happening in front of them, Ken Milford.
Yeah, but I also say that you need to have the most smartest of players to be able to operate in between the midfielders and that defense, fishing for the ball, getting them uncomfortable. And so far, Ngobo has got that sort of role. Is he doing it that well? There's touch of it where I think he's doing that well. Castillo needs to join in as well. He's been very quiet. I think in the first half we've seen him getting involved in the early stages of the second half.
Whistle was a bit late, but the referee now does give the free kick the way of Milford. If the Milford are to somehow steal a goal here, that could create all manner of problems for Kaizer Chiefs, because Milford have done well defending thus far.
Well, those are the basics. You're playing up against the big brands, Kaizer Chiefs. Do the basics right, defend well, be snipers in terms of when you get the chances, make use of your chance. And they haven't created that many, but defensively, as you're saying, they've done well.
The Chiefs have really battled to break them down. And they started very well, Chiefs, early in the first half when they managed to get behind the defense of Milford. They haven't done that with any great regularity since about that chance that fell for Dupria, and now they could get caught here. What did Milford come up with? Yes, the man came off the bench. Commotion. Opts to go back there, wrong option. They've still got possession though. And all the way back to the skipper. Oh, he's been caught in possession here. Dupria's pace that can come to the floor, yeah. Very good work from the skipper. Stayed with him, kept his cool. The prayer couldn't use, in fact it was Shabalala there. couldn't use his pace. Not enough pace to get past him. In fact, if it were to play, I think he would have shown a clean pair of heels offside at the other end.
Two things, TT. You win possession in that sort of area, I'm saying yes. You could use the pace, but you look at where the keeper is. Can't you just chip it over the keeper? You can't, because that's your other option that you have. If you don't have the speed that you require, when you got to that ball, at least chip it off the keeper, because we know by now that Kaizer was off the goal.
Excellent work though from the skipper, skipper Ngogo, to get his body in between man and ball there, and didn't do anything rash like dive in on Shabalala. That's a good work defensively. He did well to recover after he had lost possession high up the field. Quinica. Castillo, they're trying to get the ball back to one of his teammates. It does get now to Tetra. Well, the referee has stopped play because Mtabela is holding his head here, so it's a head injury that will require attention. As the medical staff of Milford run onto the field, I see that Dr. Pupuma is not doing his own medical work.
Yeah,
Dr. Matu, they've got a team doctor. This is Pepelo Makubani.
Can you imagine him? But I guess in a case of emergency, a serious situation, he can also double up here.
Or triple up. Now that is a big man there. Man B. B is for big.
Yeah. Question is he happy? Doesn't look happy without concerns.
This man should be reasonably pleased. Dr. Pupuma.
Yeah.
Auntie Pupuma. He should be happy that they've managed to, the way his team is holding out against the Kaizer Chiefs here, and opposing a threat of their own now and again on the break. They do have a bit of pace about them. Skomoshe, who's come on in the second half here as a sub, looks like he's got a bit of pace about him, the number 2 down the left-hand side here. Now, Bashian is putting some quality balls from the left-hand side of that Chiefs. And then it's like gets away with it. There's some sloppy passing there from Shabalala. Gets away with it. Dupree. Very nearly fell for Castillo, but some tidy work from the skipper. Now Milford guilty of giving possession straight back to Kaizer Chiefs.
Now they're doing what we've been talking about, because Saida is now more the center forward with Dupree on the right hand side. Castillo is being pushed forward as well to add the numbers, because they're trying to address what we're talking about, the low block defense.
Using the width. Haven't tested this man nearly enough. Pamanda Cesar.
Also holiday. The Gauteng, hello. Hasn't been kept busy at all.
Neither keeper has had much work to do, to be fair. Look at that. Only one shot on target for each side. Now that would be worrying. That should be worrying from the Kaizer Chiefs point of view. Battling here against a team sitting 12th in the second tier of South African football. I think that's an indictment on them. Not to say that it was ever going to be easy, but to have one shot on target after nearly 1 hour, it's very disappointing. Something for those men that they'll be scratching their heads about. Kevin Johnson and Dylan Shepherd.
Ranga is going to be introduced. As to who is likely to come off, my guess could be
Saile?
No, maybe not Saile.
Or join Saile up there, they might as well.
Yeah, they've got to do that, because the 2 centre backs are on holiday in Gauteng.
Or even Shabalala could be sacrificed so that they can add another attacker there. Not so sure that Shabalala has produced much end product. I'll go for the three-prong attack. It will include the play down the right-hand side and the more central rows, Chibabiro and Saile. Look at that.
Yeah, but then you look at it, you say, at some point you see Shabalala acting as if he's a centre forward. And you have Saile on the right-hand side. It's a bit confusing.
Well, thus far the Nedbank Cup hasn't produced any major shocks. It's all gone pretty much according to form, although there have been a few teams that have been given a bit of a scare. Microsoft Steadies had to go to penalties against Pretoria Callies. Kukuna needed penalties as well to get past Highlands Park. So that's a cutback.
What a save! Have a goal! Whoa! What a save from Cesar! Shabalala couldn't follow up. Great passage of play there, but wonderful save there. Great football all around, but Shabalala. Wonder whether that might have been his last contribution, because the double change is make that a triple change standing by for Chiefs. Look at this.
Well, it all starts with a man that I'm thinking he should be playing a centre forward, but he provides the cross that Silas trying to set up there. Shabalala. And they know they should have done better than Chiefs. They've got a chance now with a set piece. The aerial ammunition is in the 18 area.
In it comes. Over the heads of everyone. It comes to Mtetwa. Mtetwa floats it in. Dove with a fresh air shot. Comes to Dove again. Nice little 1-2 there. Chance! Wow.
Agwenzeki.
Wow.
Agwenzeki.
Castillo on the back post. This is ominous.
But if this sort of action is happening in the box, which did not happen with frequency in the first half, it is promising for Chiefs. Yes, create those chances. At some point, you will be rewarded. He does well to head it down.
Closed his eyes.
Wow, fine. I think just misses the target. It's just a technique. Brushes off his head there, but
I think the technique was right.
Yeah, it was right.
Headed it down, but missed the target. Just over an hour left, and Milford still hold out. Kaizer Chiefs are finding it difficult to force a parting of this Red Sea at the back.
I have done a couple of games where I've seen the sort of dominance, and Kaizer Chiefs end up losing the game. I've seen a game where they've lost against the Amazulu team, where they dominated possession and Amazulu just got a goal, which is game over.
That was in the Telkom knockout.
Yeah.
So Chiefs are going to make a triple change, and it's one that's exciting the fans. Ranga Chibabiro, you can see into Tuesday. Shabalala is one of the players who's going to go off. Saile and Ngobo are the three players that are going to make way. Ngobo, another disappointing night for him. And Pule Modi has come on to replace Ngobo. Fundo Blagaze will make his debut for the senior team. A youngster plucked, of course, from the Diski Challenge side. That's the one that the fans are so excited about. And Ranga Chibabiro, there he is. They call him Obrigado. Scored in that Carling knockout exhibition game against the Stellies with a free kick from a long way out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now it's Milford on attack. Referee gets in the way, plays an advantage. Ranga Chibabiro with his first touch. Can't find the target with the pass. Here's the Ox. Been more influential in the first half, in the second half rather. Bossing that midfield.
Martial. It's been busy down the left-hand side for Chiefs. Chivaviro as Machado wanted the 1-2. Went for goal with Chivaviro. A bit more urgency now about Chiefs.
Nothing wrong, good for his confidence, only just he couldn't find the target. But good intentions. The minute he turns, had one thing in mind. Didn't look at actually.
Yeah.
So when you don't look up, it comes natural, and how much of practice plays a key role.
And of course, also the longer the game continues, the fitness levels of the two sides of the team from the lower table will be put to the test as well. If this game were to go into a period of extra time.
You know the difference. I always think that at this level, Milford are playing, and their football is different because they are accustomed to playing man to man. So the level of fitness are pretty much quite high, unless if sometimes fitness is all about the diet. The cramping part is all about the diet as well.
Very nearly, yes, it did escape Dover, and. Not the great anticipation from the attacker there. He should have followed that one, kept chasing it. Oh, that's a loose pass. And it's more frustration for those wearing gold and black in the stands here. That's a crowd of just under 10,000 that is coming here. I don't know what the official number is. We'll try and get that for you, but it's been a frustrating night thus far. Now, Nagasi loses out. And to Mbele this side.
Still not in a rush. Very patient, remaining organized.
Free kick the way of Milford. Zabi has been bottled up pretty much. He sustained goal threat. Got a brace against the Leopards in a 4-2 win recently, and also got a brace. In fact, got a brace against Upington City in that match, in the Nedbank Cup playoff match. And qualified them for the last 32. 23 minutes of regulation time left as Milford look to launch an attack of their own. This is great skills here. Well, some of the neutrals enjoyed that.
I thought there was a setting, he was confident, improvising, one-on-one situation. See me now, see me no more, Dupree. And now getting a little bit too excited there, does not even look up to see the options that he's got.
Siyabonga Nzama was there with the magic feet.
I can just wonder if the right back for Chiefs, considering Zama, would he have done that? Because he was a no-nonsense defender.
There's too much on that one, asking too much of Dupree. And it is Zama. Sobamele has done very well defensively for Milford. There's a foul there on Nhlabi. Osethu Nhlabi is a player foul.
They're targeting him. They know what he's capable of doing. Welcome to it. think they'll be proud based on what they've done in the first half. Milford to contain Chiefs. They're still under pressure, of course, in the second half. Still standing their ground. And those that are watching here, and perhaps at home, but 2 corners are coming.
Milford in the MFC, Municipal Foundation Championship, are winless in their last 6 games that they've played away from home. Only 1 win away from home all season. So they played 10, won 1, drew 2, and lost 7 on the road. Shake of the head there. Kind of captures it all. Goveg, the last touch on that one. Throw in on the far side then for Milford. Zama has a goal, but well wide.
It's about time. Need to get it on target.
$20 minutes remaining. Are we gonna have a long one here? Long evening. Gwinika, Chief supporters trying to lift their team here. Want to see a little bit more urgency from their side. And want to see a bit more show of intent.
I like the structure and the organization. They're so vocal at the back.
Wow. That is a wild effort. It is so far off goal from Simango. It very nearly hit the corner flag.
Patience.
Kevin Johnson, the latest man on the bench for Chiefs. Chiefs have had 7 coaching changes in 5 years since 2018. And that is as many as they had in the 16 years before that. As just going a bit too early there. Offside flag was up. Take a look at it here. Tight call.
That's a very tight.
Ooh, I'm not so sure that was the right one. It seemed to be in line with the Goldman.
I'm not convinced.
As a far side assistant who made the call. There is Dover trying to lure. Chance here, snapshot there. But it was straight at the keeper from young Vlagazi. Wow, what a time it would be for him to score a goal on debut, and what an important one that would have been.
Exquisite delivery for him. Good technique, good positioning, was right there on time. He did everything that he could in that sort of area, good technique as well. But that man is on fire. Cesar, uncompromising. Fundo, Villagas.
The contingent from the Diski Challenge, the Diski Challenge side that are working under coach Vela Kumalo. Shabanala also came through the hands of Vela Kumalo. What is that? It's another pass gone astray.
The 2 Villagazis that are probably watching So Vilakazi, defensive midfielder for Orlando Pirates. Villa, who played for Bidvest and Mamelodi Sundowns, very creative. So we can draw comparison with that side of Villa.
15 minutes. Just over 15 minutes remaining on the clock, as you see Siabonga Zama on your picture there. I've just been told that actually Simon Zama's has a son named Siabonga as well. That's not him, clearly.
That's not him.
Yeah, apparently Siabonga Zama works in the South African Police Service. So he does the defending of a different sort, not the time that was done by his father. Now, working in wide. Duprier closed down quickly by Somabele, who has done excellent work down at left back here. There's this moment here, Unati Somabele.
He's enjoying himself. Diminutive, the touches, confident going forward. The captain is rushing to the bench to get some instructions. Does he need some water?
Do you can hear the referee there making.
If you do it again.
The referee. Referee Colas Taylor there, not missing his words. If you go down again, I'm going to give you a yellow card.
Yeah.
So it's decided,
yeah, it's very much choreographed.
Yeah.
It's very choreographed.
See,
look at
the referee is spotting
Biggie.
it. Yeah. Says the next time you do that, you're gonna get a yellow card. So I don't know why I didn't book him there and then. If you were so convinced that he was feigning injury, why not book him then? Why give him another opportunity? He's not gonna do it again now that he knows he's going to be booked.
And you can see this stretching, like, probably something wrong with your ankle, and there's something wrong with your ankle.
And of course, this is also not only, it does also break the momentum as Chiefs were starting to pile on the pressure. So play continues here with a throw in. Unati Subamele. Or Sobabele, I beg your pardon. Njeta wins it back. Mashiane got the last touch on that one. It'll be a Milford throw in. Chivabiro caught offside. Yes, the seconds tick away, the minutes tick away. We are edging ever closer to extra time.
Now, the goals that he's scoring in the previous club, Ranga, it was more his teammates finding him in the box. And he still has some work to do outside of the box. Still maintain. It'll take time to settle into his team.
Mtetwa. Mashiane has made a good run there. Duprier in the middle. Mashiane, in fact, it's now Vladas there. Riding a challenge there. And well, it was a good challenge in the end. Had to time it perfectly. The man was on a yellow card as well.
Kept his eyes on the ball, and he just gets it.
Pule Modi racing down that right hand. They haven't engaged him as much since he's come on. Down that left hand side, Pule Modi. Let's see what they can do now.
In comes the corner, punched away by Kaizer.
He's been busy in the second half and he's done well.
He has made a great save to keep his side in it. Dupree. Nice little ball for Dove.
Brilliant save. Brilliant reflex save from Samantha Kaizer.
Amanda Unam. Gravity, he's got it all. Good run here. Dove, not so strong in terms of his right foot. Goes for glory himself, gets it right on target. But it's denied. And the agility of that man, Kaizer.
Hit it well to Dove, but great save from the keeper. Pressure from Chiefs here as we approach the last 10 minutes of the game.
I'm sure some of the Chief fans are saying it's coming. Looks possible because of the shot that we saw earlier on. And that man, Dove Wong. Still coming.
Now, more great work being done by Somabele down this left. This pass is not a good one though. It's giving ball possession straight back to Chiefs. Chivaviro can control.
Did he mean to control it, or was he just setting up for his teammates? Only he can answer.
Frustration, you can hear there. The cans there, frustration from the fans for Kaizer Chiefs. That will be music to the ears of the Milford players and technical team alike, to hear the frustration of the fans. It has been that sort of night here for Kaizer Chiefs thus far. Milford done themselves, have acquitted themselves extremely well here against Chiefs.
And if you were to ask whether I would never know, they're still comfortable with their game defensively. They're trying to conjure something and make mistakes there and there.
Now trying something from a long, long way out. Referee calls a foul there on Castillo. Catching Nzama.
These young people are very tricky.
Yeah, Nzama looking to make a name for himself there.
He's more involved, Castillo, in the second half. He's very quiet. Now finds himself in the box with good technique, good head of the ball as well.
Referee now watching over the treatment that's been given here to Nzama.
He says Nzama should come on. He's suggesting that.
By the way, former referee Victor Fumani tells me that Tola Stella is actually a medical doctor himself, the referee here tonight.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder whether that was the eye that you used to gauge the fact that
it's not such a serious.
It's not an injury, that the keeper was feigning injury there as Nzama goes off.
So yes. It's not Togotela too.
Yeah, exactly.
Too. Togotela too.
As you saw, Dr. Atlantic Pupuma. Now Dove at the other end. It's going to win not a throw-in, that's all. Getting pressure from Nzabi there.
So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, we like to do, well, there's still extra time, but if we go to penalties, we've seen what Kaizer can do in terms of saving shots. Yeah, different ball game. He's built up some confidence as well based on the saves that he's made.
At the other end, Bruce Vuma has had seen little or no action in this game.
So is he, or can he be the person that you can rely on?
His sharpness.
His sharpness.
Where it should be.
Yeah.
Now,
Shimamiro! Oh, comes off the upright. Oh, the keeper couldn't stop it. The upright came to the rescue. More frustration for Kaizer Chiefs.
I think it caught him by surprise. Credit to Ranga Chibabera. Turn around, gets it right with his left foot. Quick snapshot. That's a sniper shot there. Good positioning by Kaizer. Not convincing catch right there, bailed out by the upright. He's done well. Kaizer. Confident boosting shot on target by Ranga.
free kick. Chibabura almost there with a late winner. Surely would have been a winner. Good pressure on the keeper. Oh, the keeper could be in trouble. Yeah, gets away with it.
Twice. If you watch, living dangerously.
Living very dangerously. Good work to keep him out, and it's a corner.
I think it was all about himself once he was in possession. He was not even willing to share or look up for the options that he's got. It was all about him. Yes, quick speed there. Still, he doesn't look up. Still continues. Still doesn't look up. Wants to play it back. Wasn't too sure who he was playing it to. But the agency was there.
It's overhit from the corner. Disappointing one this time. Minimum 3 minutes to be added on. Was it a handball? It's academic now.
Yeah, ball to hand, hand to ball. Natural positions and natural positions.
It's a good ball, threaded through. Now, Dupree took a deflection on its way through. Time is running out here for the Chiefs are there to avoid going into extra time. Now, floated in, and Kaizer comes away with it. Confident catch. Whoa!
Is it a bookable offense? Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Gets in the way of the keeper there, prevents him from taking taking a quick play. Yeah, deliberately obstructing him there.
And ball as well. He's back.
Caution for Castillo there, becomes the first Kaizer Chiefs player into the book. It's Kevin Johnson who, as coach, has made it as far as the semi-finals as head coach when he was with Platinum Stars. They lost to Super Sport United in the 2013 semi-final. That's the Super Sport United went on to face Chiefs in the final. In the final, the Chiefs won 1-0. At this point here, Kevin Johnson is just looking to try and get Chiefs past the first hurdle. By the way, it seems like we got an urgent call from Skoko, or probably from his son who said, "Yeah, my first name is not Seboga, it's Sabelo."
Yeah, no, besi show uthi isibongo fanana and esikhuluma ngama-line backs ukuthi udate uCyril Zama singazi ka se tsara ba re ne re kare fita fe.
But noted, Sabelo.
Noted.
Not Siyabonga.
Yeah, no, we're glad that you are with us in this conversation that we're having.
Mtetwa.
There's going to be a sub. Milford.
Milford. Looking to make their third change. Offside flag is up on the near side. Kevin Johnson is not convinced, he's not happy, he's wagging his finger at the assistant. Chibaviro there. Was that offside? Yeah, I think he was slightly offside, was Modi there. That's our near side assistant that made the call, Mr. Moretti.
There's always possibilities when he's playing Pule Modi, and there's a history that he brings into Chiefs that when he plays on the left-hand side for Golden Arrows, he used to make it happen. He's made it happen a couple of times for Chiefs, playing on the left-hand side. Pule Modi hasn't settled completely, but there are signs. You can tell the level of fitness. I mean, these young players are not crimping that much. We'll see when we go to extra time, so we get to that. Looks like it's going to happen.
There's Jablisem Kaizer. He has only made 4 appearances this season, is about to be introduced. Kaizer checks in. So fresh legs on then for Milford as they look to either maybe snatch it here at the death. It's there for the taking. It's there for the taking if they want it. And Kaizer is a striker, as the player has been introduced to the striker. Yes, another striker. Chibaviro to the back post. Modi makes didn't know what he quite wanted to do with that one. 3 minutes is up according to our clock and according to referee C. Taylor's clock as well, or his watch. And Milford unfancied Milford FC from the lower reaches
making only their second appearance in the last 32 of the Nedbank Cup, are about to take the 13-time winners now into extra time. What an effort from this man's side, Kanti Pupuma. Ryan Mate, his goalkeeper, produced some heroics there in that second half to keep his side in it.
Yes, Kaizer has been outstanding. Stood out